Happy Vegan Declaration Day, because every single day somebody is deciding to be vegan. That means they've made the decision after getting their 100 clicks that they realize, you know what, they just don't want to hurt any animals anymore. And so they declared that they're vegan. And the cool thing is that people are actually all born vegan. When you come out of your mom, you never wanted to hurt animals. So all you're doing is really returning to your roots. You're just realizing that when you were little, you always loved animals. You thought they were cute. You wanted to pet them and hug them. And it wasn't your fault that your parents shoved dead animals down your throat when you were younger. You just opened your mouth and just trusted them. And you know, honestly, some of them just really never thought about it before. So you can kind of be mad at them, but not really. Anyway, Happy Vegan Declaration Day to everybody who's decided that they want to be on the right side of history and you want to be kind from now on. Excellent job.
I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food.
Wait, what? What are you saying? You don't think that the LGBTQ community can be compassionate? You don't think they're kind enough in their hearts to be vegan? That's kind of prejudice, you know. That's called the bigotry of low expectations. I mean, the LGBTQ community is like everyone. They're the same as anyone. They have the same IQ level, they have the same heart, the same brain. I mean, it's nothing different. So why can't they be vegan? Of course they can. And in fact, you would think that they might even be more likely to be vegan because they have experienced oppression, right? And if you've experienced oppression, then you know what it's like and you wouldn't want to oppress anyone else. I mean, that makes sense to me anyway. Doesn't it make sense to you? Of course it does. Everyone can be vegan. Men, women, children, everyone can be vegan, including you. So do it.
Check the label, check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, the animals will say, hooray!
I don't understand. Why would anyone want to be homophobic? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like when I was a teenager and I went to visit Cape Cod, I don't know if you know where that is, it's in Massachusetts, the east coast of the United States. We used to go there in the summer and go camping. And there's at the very tip of it, there's a place called Provincetown. And I remember for the first time in my life, I was about maybe 13 or 14, and I saw two men holding hands walking down the street. And I was like, that's so cool. Like, they look so happy and in love and free. And then I started seeing women do the same thing, and I realized, wow, it seemed to attract the LGBTQ community over there. I don't know if it still does, but we went camping every year. And during that time, I happened to fall in love with a boy from New Jersey. But I knew that I was bisexual from the time that I was really little. Like, you know, sometimes I had a crush on a girl one year, and next week I had a crush on a boy. So no, I'm not homophobic, and I don't understand homophobia.
Check the label, check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, the animals will say, hooray!
Yes, I totally agree with you. People should stop being vegan-phobic. They should be vegan-fantastic. They should stop hurting animals, and they should be nice to animal defenders. So my question to you is, how did you become vegan? How come you're so nice? What makes you different than so many other people in the comment section here? Like, what kind of parents did you have? Or what kind of a school did you go to? Or what kind of books did you read? Or what kind of videos did you see? Isn't it fascinating, like how some people can be so cruel and some people can be so kind? I don't really understand what the pattern is. It's like the biggest mystery to me. And it seems to be that there's more women than men who are vegan, but there's also some amazing animal defenders who are men. So I don't know. What do you think? What's your theory? It's a complete mystery. Anyway, I'm happy you're here.
I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food.
Hey there. Come on. You don't really believe that you hate me, do you? How can you possibly hate somebody who's so kind to animals and who's always defending the oppressed? You just maybe hate some rumors that you've heard about me, but how would you feel if you were in my place and people told a bunch of lies about you? You probably wouldn't like it either. Anyway, you don't have to be here if you don't want to. You know, you can just leave. There's like a block button. Just block me. You never have to see me again. But if you're a little bit curious and you think I might have something to offer, then I encourage you to stay. And, you know, any time that you have something good to say about the animals, write that in the comments. Like, talk about the different animals that you like and why you like them. Talk about the vegan foods that you've eaten today. I mean, everyone's eaten some, right? So everybody can help the animals, even in a small way. But if you don't feel like you want to be here, that's totally cool. I'm not offended in the least because I don't take it personally. Okay? Take care. Bye.
Check the label, check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, the animals will say, hooray!
Hey there. So you seem to think that I've changed. But I haven't. The same person here trying to defend animals. The same person who'll give you shit if you eat them, but also try to encourage you if you're trying. You know, it depends who you are. Everybody's at a different stage. Some people have already seen the documentaries and should know better. Other people are just here for the first time. So you can't get mad at people if they really don't know what's going on. Look at this cow here. Do you think that the person who designed this cow and created this art is somebody who went afterwards to McDonald's to eat one? I mean, our world is so messed up, truly messed up. You know, how many people have their picture taken here in Montreal with this cow and then go home and eat a steak? It's terrible. So much cognitive dissonance. Anyway, hopefully you're not one of those people and you'll be nice to this animal and all animals in the future, right?
Check the label, check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, the animals will say, hooray!
So you think I was too hard on Sniper Wolf? Well, I don't think so, and I don't think you really believe that either. Let's say that she was eating cats and eating dogs, and then waving them around on camera and saying how delicious they were. Then how would you feel? You see, for vegans, chickens, cows, pigs, turkeys, lambs, even human babies, we realize that they're all sentient. They all feel pain and they all have a right to live. Vegans just don't think that you should be hurting people or animals just for the hell of it, when there are so many other choices. I mean, it's just basic. So why wouldn't you speak out when you know that there's animal abuse going on? I mean, I know you would do the same thing if somebody that you loved or cared for was being abused. So, can't agree with you.
Go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan, go fruit yourself, go fruit yourself. Stop hurting animals. Go vegan.
No, you don't. You don't actually hate people who are trying to make you go vegan. You just hate yourself right now because you feel guilty. But you don't have to. It's so easy to change. Just go to howdoigovegan.com and you can get all the help you need there. You can also Google vegan recipes, such as you can go to a site called bosch.tv where they show you all these really fun little movies, just quick little movies about how to make amazing food. And, you know, you really don't have to be mad at yourself or anyone else. It's easy to change. And I know in your heart, you're a good person. At least you probably are. Chances are you are. Most people just don't know where to start. And they just get mad because somebody's asking them to change. But you don't really hate vegans. And you can become one of us one day. Many people like you started out hating us and ended up joining us. And you can be one of us. Yep.
Go to howdoigovegan.com, sing it with me. Howdoigovegan.com, sing it again. Howdoigovegan.com, sing it with me. Howdoigovegan.com.
That is weirdest comment. What does somebody's sexuality have to do with being vegan? Absolutely nothing. Is that like some sort of an insult? I mean, if you called me gay, that's not an insult. Just like a fact. It would be a fact if I was. I'm not. I'm bisexual. But I don't know what the big deal is. Anyway, you know what? Let's not talk about that because it's just nuts. You're just like immature and you don't know what you're talking about. Don't be homophobic. Hey, do you know who this is? Can you see that guy? That's somebody named Leonard Cohen. He's a very famous musician. I'm here in downtown Montreal. And he's a poet. And unfortunately he died, but look at this big mural they did of him. You guys should Google him. You should know who Leonard Cohen is. He did all kinds of like music that was very subtle, and his poetry was sometimes difficult to understand, and he composed that song called Hallelujah. You might have heard of it. Anyway, be nice, be vegan. Start now.
Chia seeds have omega-3. Come on, sing this song with me. Chia seeds have omega-3. Grind them up and sing yippee. As you see them in your pancakes, your oatmeal, and in your daily smoothie.
Well, that's an interesting question. Nobody has ever asked me that before. What do I think of death metal? Well, it's not my favorite kind of music. I kind of tend to like happier songs or even classical music. I also happen to really like jazz music and funk, and I like disco music, but anything that's like a lot of screaming with not actual nice melodies, or that has words that basically talk about hurting one another, no, that's not really for me. But that's not really why I'm here. You know, I'm not on social media to talk about my music preferences. I only use music rather, to give out my messages about the animals. So that's what I care about. So hopefully you are going to be vegan.
Broccoli, green peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes, artichokes, vegan meat, vegan cheese. Ta-da! It's vegan pizza.
Ed, okay. Hey everybody, this is Ed. I just met Ed downtown here, and Ed stopped me and said, I recognize your voice. And I was like, oh no! Because everybody hates my voice. Anyway.
I don't hear her voice. She's great. I love the message. I'm trying to be vegan. I'm from Ireland at times.
Are you just visiting?
Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome to Montreal.
Thank you so much.
So there are tons of vegan restaurants. In fact, I'm going to one right after this called Au Vive.
All right.
It's on Sherbrooke Street. I'm going to meet my husband there. He's at the car show right now. And so yeah, what stage are you at? Like, have you tried to start cutting down meat, or what do you?
I'm cutting down using substitutes. I'm going almost a week without meat.
A week without meat. Congratulations. All right, good. So just keep following my channel. I give lots of different tips. You know, start buying in bulk, start adding a lot of lentils and healthy foods, and you're on your way.
Thanks.
It's really nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping.
They're so friendly. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes I just meet the nicest people.
Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every chicken, pig, and cow. Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's put our empathy into action. Miss Katie will show